Hey everyone, this is Mike and welcome back. This is the next in a series of Thinking Your Way to Happiness, and today we're going to talk about the cognitive distortion of mental filter. Mental filter is when we filter out the positives that have happened in our lives. So this is when we just focus exclusively on the negatives, and we just ignore any of the positives that happen in our lives. So this is when we do something at work and we constantly focus on all the mistakes we make at work and we ignore all the good things that we've done. Or in relationships, we focus on all the bad things that we might have done or the negative things, and we completely ignore all the positives. And this is when sometimes you'll have your friends or loved ones say to you, well, wait a minute, don't you remember when you did this, and this? Why you're ignoring all of that, right? Or oh, I can't make a good dinner, and you say, well, remember those 10 other dinners that you made, or you ignore the fact that you remember people's birthdays or holidays. So again, this is an example of just focusing on the negatives, focusing on the flaws, even in yourself. You ignore your good qualities and you only focus on the negative. And as you can imagine, if a person focuses exclusively on their negatives and ignore any of the positives, of which there normally are many, many more, that's going to significantly impact your mood. So one of the interventions that you can use for this is the double standard technique, which is basically, what would you say to a friend? And the idea behind this is that we're usually much kinder to our friends than we are to ourselves. If a friend started telling us all the bad things and was ignoring all the good that they did, we would never let them get away with that. We'd stop them immediately and say, whoa, wait a minute. You're mentioning a few bad things, but look at all these good things you've done. You've been a great friend, you've done this, you've helped this person, you've helped that person, you did great on that job, you got complimented on this, someone was nice. We would never let them get away with ignoring that. Not only would we probably minimize the negative things they were focusing on, but on top of that, we would bombard them with all the positives and good things that they've done. So this is called the double standard technique. And it's just, again, what would you say to a friend? So imagine your friend was telling you what you're saying to you about you. You would talk back to that. You wouldn't let them get away with it, and you'd point out all the positive things that they've done. So again, you want to try to just jot down thoughts that you're having when you engage in this kind of filtering, this mental filter of filtering out the positive, ignoring the positive, and just focusing on the negative. And then use the double standard technique of what would you say to a friend if they were saying the same thing, to dispute and push back on those negative thoughts, and of ignoring all the positives and focusing on the negative. I hope this helped a little bit. If this was beneficial, if you liked, you can hit the like button. If you want to subscribe, if you haven't, please do. And if you think someone would benefit from this, and if you have any comments, I'd be happy to read it and hear from you. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.